Oh my God! I hit start the broadcast before we're done with the show. Hi, YouTube. We're live now. There's zero people.
Oh, wow. Hey,
Saw,
I
dude.
wasn't paying attention to what you said.
He's starting the show without us starting the show.
What a bitch.
I'm able to do that.
What a bitch.
I'm also able to do that, and I can stop it at any point on your
Yeah,
chat.
I'm able
You
to do
can.
that as well, but I'm not a bitch. So
You didn't.
because I'm not a bitch.
All
I
right.
wait for my homies to be ready.
That's
Apparently
real.
you
though.
don't do that.
I
That's
mean, I started
real
recording
low.
40 minutes ago. Is that a problem?
Yeah.
We're sending the whole file.
Shit. All right.
In all legitimacy, I'm starting recording now.
All right, let me start.
Please do.
All right.
Do it.
All right. Finger 1, finger 2.
Robot
I'm gonna
first.
finger
Yeah.
you.
Robot.
Oh, I guess. That was a good rhyme though. This is 54, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 54.
54.
Good job.
All right. Finger 1, finger 2. I'm gonna finger you.
Yeah.
3, 2,
2,
1.
1.
Go.
Go.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 54 of the PBnJ podcast. How's everybody doing today?
Saw, dude.
Doing
Saw.
great.
Dude,
We have a viewer. Welcome to the show.
who'd that be? Let me check.
Oh my God. We're right in the beginning. Do not start derailing yourself.
I'm sorry. All right. So yeah, what's up, guys? We're actually doing it on time this week.
I mean, on time, as in it's the correct day, sort of.
That's what I mean.
As in recorded in time to release on the day we normally would. But it is technically that same day. And usually we're supposed to do this or start it before then. But whatever, it's midnight. We're bad at things.
Yeah.
The Internet of Things exists, and we're bad at all of them.
Every
So-
single one of
Hold
them.
on.
Agreed.
John says it's episode 55. Is it 55?
That's
What?
impossible.
It can't be 55.
I thought, no.
No,
Shit,
it's
I don't
54.
know.
It's
It is
54.
Are you
Don't
sure?
let him fuck with you.
Oh, John, don't do
In
that to
before
me.
we have 2 53s.
Yeah, it's fine.
I swear to God, Jordan.
It's episode 54. In that we had a couple extra shows. Everybody
Patrick
calm
is-
down.
Patrick is the one that's supposed to be in charge of the naming.
Yeah, listen. 4 days ago,
Respect him,
episode 53.
Yeah, but is that the second 53 that we
No, because before that was episode 52.
did? All right.
Also, I can hear me talking back to me from one of you guys.
Bryce.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just so you're aware.
Can you still hear it?
No.
All right, then.
There you go. See?
It never
Good job.
happened. You're
It never
imagining
happened.
things.
Anyway,
this is me
this
not
is,
gaslighting you.
Anyway, this was
Terrible intro.
yeah. You're fired.
What?
Welcome to the show, guys. It's episode 54. We're just gonna cut everything out that just happened.
No, we're not.
We'll dub my voice to sound
John
like
said
Jordan.
It worked. He did it on purpose. God damn it, he got me. Son of a bitch.
John knows. You see, John's been listening long enough that he knows that we don't pay attention to shit.
Yeah.
So he could just say whatever. Like, guys, you said last week you were going to talk about the war on Syria, and we're like, really? That's usually a kind
It's
of
a little heavy
political
for
topic.
us, but I mean, all right.
And he's like, you promised, or you would commit seppuku, and I'm like, well, Jesus, I don't want to kill myself. I didn't know I made a promise like that.
I mean, we wouldn't know otherwise.
Yeah.
It's true. We don't watch our own stuff.
Exhibit A.
Yeah. Well, no. Fuck you guys, because I for sure. Because the one time that I did actually name it the wrong thing.
Oh, that's
for the
true.
show,
Yeah.
right? So every week I check first. So I knew that this was not some 55 fucking shit. I knew this was 54.
Yeah, but that was coming from you, and you have asked us after we told you what episode it was. Hey, what episode is this?
Yeah.
That might be
After
old
I said
Patrick.
what
That
it
might
is.
be old Patrick.
No. That was last week.
Okay,
I was
just making sure.
You are not to be trusted.
For everyone who didn't switch off already, thank you.
Much appreciated.
So we
But-
actually do have some cool shit to talk about this week. Actually,
Yeah, we're not just gonna rant about weird
Um,
shit.
just to kind of
every
maybe dig out of whatever hole that was. So I know Jordan has a funny thing that weirded me out when I seen it, or maybe it's not. It's intriguing. I don't know. I think it's weird.
I'm
Bryce
down with it.
Bryce has
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, I'm
And
gonna talk about how fan art is fucking insane and weird.
you know what? Actually, it is, and people are fucking strange. And then also,
Interesting.
I want to dive into a little bit of some conspiracy later involving somebody who's in the media big time right now, and I'm just gonna leave it
Yeah.
at that. I'll let you ponder on that. But
Yeah, I'm excited for this one.
Jordan, what do you got going on, man?
So not much, not much. Finally can speak much better now. My throat is
Yeah, you're
not
not a
as fucking
walking
fire.
apocalypse.
Yes,
Dude.
thank God.
I'm so glad
Um,
not to be sick anymore. I fucking hate
right?
that. Yeah.
It's amazing. But yeah. So what I wanted to talk about this week, and I'm sure everybody has seen this over the last couple of weeks, especially on Facebook and Instagram and all that shit, is the Walmart yodeling boy.
Hell yeah.
So I did not have any
That's
fucking
the
idea
most-
what you were talking about when you brought up this earlier. Bryce showed me the video, and I still don't get it.
So
Because you guys
apparently,
are plebs. It's okay, I understand.
it's this kid that, and apparently this is the second time that he's gone viral for this, but he lives in like Illinois or something like that, and
But
he
he
goes,
country boy.
yeah, big country kid, and he goes in the middle of his local Walmart and just like yodel sings these different country songs. Then I guess somebody was filming him, put him on YouTube, and he became like famous or whatever.
Yeah, he's making all the rounds. He's hit up Ellen DeGeneres, the Today Show, like Good Morning America, all
then,
the talk shows.
He also did a surprise performance at Coachella
Mm-hmm.
for some fucking reason.
Which they're
Isn't
actually
Coachella
streaming
that-
live.
Oh, are they? I was gonna say, isn't Coachella like that weirdo fucking music shit that's going on right now?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Define
It's apparently
weirdo.
is a big deal. I'm
Maybe not somewhere where 13-year-old weird yodel boy should be.
no, I don't.
I think he fit right in.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, Coachella's lit, fam.
I guess.
So I seen the one video, and it's just him standing in the middle of a Walmart, yodeling away. And honestly, to me, it's so fucking cringeworthy just to watch it. Like all I could think if I was that kid is how much I wouldn't want to be doing that, even though it's something I'm sure he loves or whatever.
Yeah, and he's
But-
proud of it, but you don't think he's like, I want to be put on display in Walmart. He wants to fill out a
No.
stadium. Like the Walmart thing is something his mom was like, go show them your talent.
Exactly.
And
Pretty
and then
much, yeah.
I can guarantee the recording was her cell phone, and she was like, I'm so proud of my baby boy.
Well, yeah, and now granted, if it was some kind of media ploy or
They worked, so can't get
some
mad
kind
at
of
it.
whatever.
Damn it, they hit it. Nail right on the head.
Yeah, it fucking worked, but no fucking way. They didn't. That was some poor little fucking kid who was forced by his weird ass mom to go stand out in the middle of a fucking Walmart and yodel some shit nobody even wants to hear anyway. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that song made a resurgence on Spotify afterwards. The original version of that song. It was like 5% increase or something like that after the yodeling kid.
Well, sure. But I think that would happen with anything, right?
Yeah, I just think it's fascinating that it was like that song was not popular like at all. Like it was kind of a forgotten about, okay, whatever. By this point, like a relic. And then after he dug it up, like people were like, wow, this is amazing.
Yeah. Well, amazing in comparison to what? Listening to him do it?
Yeah, I would say
you know
so.
what I
'Cause
mean?
I'm,
Like,
not,
is
I'm not a big
that-
fan. I love him because I love that he did what he did. I respect it. But what I love more is the internet's reaction to him And whenever there's any popular viral video, the first thing every EDM kid in the world does is they're like, this is my chance to rise to fame by making the EDM version of that song. And if it's like the most popular one, then I'm lit and I'm on track to start making real music. So there's like an arms race of different trap remixes of the Yodeling Kid out there, dubstep remixes, you name it, people are doing it.
It's just ridiculous.
Fucking love it. Because I love seeing like the cringe EDM, and then there's the people who actually are creative with it. And it's like, oh shit, okay. And I can keep an eye on those people later. It's like it's my version of America's Got Talent or American Idol, where I'm just sitting there and I'm just like, I'm gonna like this video. That's my vote. That's my vote for this one because this is the trap remix that captures the Yodeling Kid.
You're dumb.
Oh my God.
No. I actually,
It's so stupid, man.
I agree with you
Can't help
because
it.
I do that with YouTube as well. I see my thumb up or my thumb down as
You're like
a
Kaiser in the middle of the Coliseum. You just thumb up and you're like, you shall survive. Thumbs
Yeah.
down, burn an eternal flame. Lion.
except for you'll thumbs down, you'll probably still survive, but you'll have that one fucking extra thumbs down.
And every time
Yeah.
you look at a thumbs down as a video maker, you look at it and you're like, you know what? That's still a view though. So glass
it-
half full,
That's
bitch.
true.
No, that really is true. That really is true.
Oh, shit.
And you know, speaking of that, though, what's annoying about especially getting views is when, let's say, for example, there's a new thing in a video game,
Right.
and then it gets pushed out on not just one or two like YouTubers. It'll be like 80 of them.
Yeah, and they're all doing the same game.
Yeah, and then
Because they want to catch
because-
the hype. And all the people who aren't established, they jump on that same train just trying to find people who are like looking for someone new doing that video.
Yep. But it's annoying because at the same time, it causes ramifications like back in a game, like something being nerfed or something being removed or something. You know what I mean? Because of an increase of popularity. That's fucking annoying.
Yeah.
All this Yodel Kid did was
Drive me nuts.
yeah, I don't know. I don't even know.
Well, what I love about this is a perfect example of essentially how internet culture is. In that internet culture is just waves, and it's you catching different waves. As like web surfing is the most apt name for browsing the internet I've ever heard, because it's just these powerful trends that come out of nowhere, where someone will find some old video from like 1967 or some shit, and it has something super memey in it. And they're like,
Yeah.
wow, this is stupid. Let me post it up. It blows up, and then it evolves into all these different subgenres
Yeah.
of what happens to meme videos. And it's just this huge wave, and each trend is you just riding another wave. And I just find shit like that fascinating, how like the collective consciousness works in waves.
And well, what's even crazier is you don't even have to be part of the internet wave though. So like for example,
because
me-
it reaches out into television with like talk
Well,
shows and all kinds of shit.
Exactly. And then the more media connected everybody is, so like even if you're completely off the grid, if I have a friend that is a big internet memer like you, right?
Yeah,
Like
gonna
Mr.
drop
Dank,
the
Mr. Dank memes, you're gonna come in and drop all the dank memes on me.
Ladies, you can find me on Tinder, username Mr. Dank Memes.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Mr. Dank memes. Yeah.
Go ahead and swipe right.
That's so fitting. Oh my God.
This is,
I should do that actually. I should make my username
Mr.
Dank
Dank.
Memes.
You should.
That would be good. That would be good.
I
Because
like
that would
that.
attract the exact kind of women I want. One's into dank memes.
You're-
My Mrs. Dank Memes.
oh, Mrs. Dank memes. I don't even know anymore.
Jesus.
I'm gonna
But I'm
come
glad
in
that I was
a
able to
frog
help.
suit on a unicycle on our wedding day. Here comes that boy.
I know. I always knew they'd dank meme together into the sunrise. as you exit and can no longer be seen, you're not dabbing. You're doing whatever the dab of the future is. Your future dabbing.
Our future dabbing.
Yeah.
I wonder what that'll be.
We snuck
The future
speakers behind
It'll
each
be a
pew.
regular dab because it'll be back by then.
You know what? Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll be like the hipster dank memers, where the dab is like vintage.
Yeah, but you gotta kick the
Final memes.
you gotta kick the hand out. I've
We are so far off the rails. I don't even know what
Yeah,
happened. We're
it's
planning out my
so-
future fucking
dank meme wedding. Yeah.
wedding. Like,
Future dank. Oh, that should be
These
a
are all-
TLC show. Future dank meme weddings.
Oh my
I'm
God.
just saying.
It'd be
Yeah,
like
okay,
Bridezillas,
well-
but way better vibes. I am down.
Well, we can fucking reel it in. Let's why don't we catch up where we are and see where we want to go from here? Let's raise our flag, our sails. Where's our sails?
What the fuck?
I'll raise my Jolt Cola.
And we're gonna go in the
um,
direction of rails.
Well, hold on. Fuck rails. He said Jolt Cola. Did they fix the cancer thing with Jolt Cola, or is it still like?
I think they fixed
What
Radiation.
cancer thing?
What are you talking about, dude? I think it had to do with the there was a very specific chemical that they were using in it, and it caused all the cancer, like every single one of them.
Really?
Not really every cancer, but it's real super fucking bad for you.
Oh, well, it tastes good.
I used to drink a lot of Jolt
It was
Cola.
Jolt, and then it was Tab.
Yeah.
and they both had like chemicals in them. Like Tab, it was the first diet soda, so part of it was the whole aspartame causes cancer thing, which hasn't been proven and has actually been disproven in several studies, to where it's
What
perfectly-
aspartame?
Yeah, like as a sweetener, it's perfectly safe. It's not an actual.
Yeah, it's
carcinogen.
actually not at all, and people are stupid. But
I don't even see that.
But
list.
Tab had other shit in it that
all the
caused
sugar and twice the caffeine.
all kinds of shit.
That's the quote on here. Can you see
fucking
that?
you're right.
All the sugar and twice the caffeine. Yeah, they had like a little jingle.
That's funny.
All the sugar and twice the caffeine.
That's hilarious.
That's like that 6 a.m. like before anything starts infomercial.
Yeah, dude. Jolt Cola was the jam. What was the other one? There was a green one.
Volt.
Bolt.
And
It was Volt.
Surge.
Oh yeah, there was
Yeah,
Surge
Surge.
and Mellow Yellow.
Mellow
Surge is
Yellow,
like
yeah.
Well, now
Not as
there's still
marked
mellow
up.
yellow, but it's just a mellow yellow. It's not mellow yellow. It's chill
Yeah.
yellow.
Chill. Chill mellow.
It's like the sativa of sodas.
it's not, dude.
Did I get that right?
I don't.
I don't know. I don't
I just
remember
have to
which
look
one's
it
an
up.
upper and which one's a
Yeah,
down.
yeah,
I don't know what that means.
So Jordan's a square.
You bitch.
So that's crazy that you're drinking that. I just stick to my dew. Doing a Yeti today. Speaking of, hold on. Have you guys seen these fucking cups that's like on the cup it says like this is definitely vodka,
Yes.
right? Okay. So I get the joke, but now you're literally, because you probably are drinking vodka,
Yeah.
right? So now you have a thing on your cup that ironically says it. I just think this is a stupid idea.
Well, the whole purpose of a thermos, let's be real here. No one gives a shit about how hot or cold their food is.
Yeah.
Or their soup or whatever. Microwaves,
No, that's not true. Actually,
microwaves exist. All right.
Microwaves do exist.
And for your cold drink, there's a billion other ways to do it. The reason why the thermos was truly created, its origin, was to go to campsites that didn't allow alcohol and sneak alcohol.
I mean, okay.
So to have a cup on it that says this is definitely vodka, like that's just going to give a stage trooper an excuse to be like, is it though? Let me smell it.
Well, not only that, but it probably is. Not only that,
Definitely
but,
is.
100%.
like for example, on our family vacations that we go on, everyone in my family is walking around with a big ass tumbler like this, with some kind of alcoholic beverage in it, and that's whether they leave in a car, in an Uber, their car. They're walking around the property.
They steal a plane out of the Sanford airport.
Steal a fucking plane out of the Sanford airport. Exactly. If the Yeti comes there, now this is vacation family, right? So,
Right.
all the time, essentially. They, to walk around with that on there, that's just super stupid. I think it's dumb. I don't think it's funny. I like irony. I like ironic funny. I think it's not funny.
I think
want-
it's just attention seeking.
I want one that says this is definitely Mountain Dew.
Well, you would.
Yeah.
You're basically a 16-year-old kid in a man's body.
Why isn't there? We should make.
Why do I have to have a man's body? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my
We should
god!
make a
Don't
cup
start.
that underneath it's just like a blank space, and it comes with different magnets of different drink types on it.
That'd be cool.
Just change it up for whatever's in there. That's
It's like, this is definitely insert magnet here. Get the fuck out of here. Somebody change subjects.
It's a horrible
I mean,
idea,
I can start talking about some weird shit because I love weird shit.
Well, actually,
mhm.
let's take an early break and then we'll come back with both of our things.
All right, cool.
All right, we'll recoup. Listen, we're gonna recuperate. We're gonna recuperate.
Focus.
I don't know.
We're obviously like sleep deprived.
Not really. I mean, I get up early and we stay up late, but I'm not a bitch. Definitely. So not Jordan.
All right, we're gonna take that break so me and Patrick can duke it out.
Yeah, those were some fighting words right there.
And,
words.
I'm a little worried.
We'll be back.
That's my battle cry.
Oh, Jesus.
Damn it. We'll be back.
And recording stopped.
He's fucking golden, man.
I'm such a happy boy.
So stupid.
You're stupid.
Love it.
Hello, designers. Welcome to the PBnJ podcast break.
This is the break.
This is the break for all of you folks who watch us. Thank you. We love you. I see all two of you there. Muy appreciated. Yeah, I appreciate Jordan too.
I'm chatting with this guy over here.
Yeah, with Jan.
Jan, yeah.
There's no this guy over here. It's John the OG.
John is the OG.
Where's
So when we come back, am I going to talk about my weird shit?
I know. I think I'll go first. The reason is I think we'll come in and I'll come in off the meme stuff.
Okay.
We'll talk about memes and we'll jump in the corner. 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. And mine I think is just going to be us reacting to how ridiculous humans are.
Yeah, I'm good with that. That's fine.
Especially the Star Wars one. I love it.
that music video, that Kirby music video is hilarious, by the way.
I know.
I love Aesop.
Kirby, what you up to?
He's the best.
Oh, what is this, like a kind of video that he does?
He's just a weirdo, but I think he's an excellent rapper.
Yeah, he does all kinds of shit. He reminds me of Hobo Jones or Hobo John, Hobo Joe. Hold on. Hobo Johnson.
Best cat video on YouTube, hands down.
Shot, dude.
All right, I'll be back in a second, and then we'll come back.
Yeah, hurry up. I wanted to tell the people all the important stuffs. I actually should bring up our chat. It might be a good plan. All right, I have the chat up. Excellent. I'm a happy boy. Okay. So Jordan.
What's up?
Tell me all the things. What's going on in your life? We're in an in-between segment. We're waiting for Patrick to drain his lizard or whatever. So I need you to be entertaining. Because I don't think us opening our mouths and like staring off into the distance is funny. And we have a visual audience. Okay? We gotta cater. Cater to our base.
Whoa. Actually, I want to open one of these Destiny Ghost Shells. What do you think?
That would be our second podcast unboxing video.
What?
This time because do you remember when I got or my parents, they came down to visit and they just had a box full of random shit and they're like, yeah, this is stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna open that later. And they're like, all right,
That's
cool.
true,
And they
yeah.
didn't tell me what was in it, and it was like a Christmas present from my past self
Nice.
of all the weird shit that I had as a kid. It was amazing.
Yeah, right.
Found the OG Game Boy, litty.
Nice.
But
Well,
yeah,
this could be
you know what? I think we could definitely
YouTube
do a quick
exclusive. Yeah.
little
YouTube
unboxing.
exclusive. What are we YouTube exclusiving?
I'm gonna unbox one of my ghost shells from today.
Yeah.
At least this time that we're doing an unboxing, we have a video.
I know.
Last time it was just audio.
Yeah, that's what I was reminding Jordan.
This will be a YouTube exclusive, though.
This is for John.
This is just for John.
And Patrick's wife later, when
Yeah. Honestly, like I saw a picture
She'll
of
skip
these
over this,
online.
yeah.
These are bigger than I thought they would be. Giggity.
well, for $15, that is huge.
You're an idiot. Giggity.
No, it doesn't have to kick either.
And it comes with a code for an exclusive in-game emblem.
It doesn't give you the skin that you just bought.
That's funny.
Not the ghost shell, no. But
It should give you a special version of that ghost shell, to where it's like different
Well-
color scheme or something.
Well, he bought one that's a
this
special
one
version.
is the first ghost shell that you get in the game, so technically you would have gotten it already.
Right? No, I know.
But the kill tracker, I mean,
I
was
think it would be
supposed to
cool
get
if they
that,
did
and I
like
got it.
alternate colors.
Piece of shit. I agree, that would be cool. And then here it is.
Nice. You know what? For $15, that's actually a pretty decent quality model
It
based
is.
on.
That's
what I'm
a
looking at.
solid ghost.
Yeah, that looks heavy.
It's
That
really
looks like
cool.
it could be a murder weapon in Murder She Wrote.
I mean, honestly, it could be. That's solid. That's not even hollow.
Is it plastic?
Yeah. It's thick plastic though.
It's like hard plastic.
Yeah.
That's
That's
what
just
she
cool.
That's awesome.
You didn't actually miss it, John. It's just that the box literally had like two things in it.
Yeah.
This was a very like.
This is the only thing.
unboxing. I took the packaging off. There you go.
That's the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
He built it up way more than it was, just like that story for a segment. Oh,
Really good at that.
that was funny. Oh, the whole fucking chat finally loaded. Thank you, Chrome. Appreciate that.
I am 1,000,000% ready.
Yeah, Surge is a thing again, but it's not the same fucking thing, though.
Yeah, they changed the formula.
Mm-hmm. Or I was more susceptible to it when I was younger. I don't really know.
I mean, you do drink Mountain Dew like it's going out of style, so
It might, though. So you got to get it in while you can.
okay.
You never know.
You never know.
This Chinese food was super disappointing, by the way.
Oh, that's the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's good, bad Chinese food. Like, it's as ridiculous and as redundant as that sounds. There's Chinese food that objectively is terrible Chinese food, but
Yeah.
it's still good. Like, it's still delicious, or it hits some certain spot, or there's enough. Of
No,
it
I mean,
for
it
the
was Chinese food. It was good, but it definitely, like, I reached over and took a bite a second ago, and I was like, nah.
price. Oh,
All right.
I still need to talk about the butcher.
What about the butcher?
There's a butcher by my fucking
Oh, the
house
butcher shop.
that
There's
I didn't
dude.
know about.
Should have talked about that an hour ago. Okay. Where's my thing at?
We're gonna come back.
We've been
Maybe
wondering
you
this
start the
whole time.
memes, but I'm gonna stop you
That's fine.
because I need the people to know how upsetty I am.
Mhm.
Upsetty Bobetti.
I'm upsetty and I have no spaghetti.
Mom spaghetti.
Somebody touched my spaghetti.
Okay. Oh, I gotta change that cotton.
Ew. I haven't hit my vape in a while.
I haven't hit my vape for exactly 1 week.
I haven't smoked any stinkies.
Since I got
I'm very
sick,
proud of you, Patrick.
I haven't hit it. Let me.
Me was just so I can start slowing down on juice again, to where the juice gets me lightheaded, so that way I can like vape.
Well,
it
also,
less.
you don't want it to become super expensive.
Yeah, because I was gonna start going through a bottle a week. Like, I saw that trend. I'm like, that is $80 a month.
Yeah.
Not doing that.
Only one thing I'm thinking about spending $80 on.
Hookers.
How'd you know that?
Because it's the only one thing you're thinking about. So it had to be sex. For me, I was just like, Steam games?
Nerd.
I need more VR shit, more experiences.
Yeah.
That's what they call them. They call them VR experiences. They're no longer games. It's the weirdest marketing ploy I've ever seen.
Stupid, if you ask me, but
I made a joke about VR porn the other day, and Shayna was like, "That's really a thing," and I was like, "Oh my god, yes! You obviously aren't paying attention while we're talking."
Oh, I talked about it. I'm pretty sure.
Extensively.
she must not have believed it. She probably thought that we made it up.
Yeah,
definitely didn't.
We make like 92% of everything up.
That's you know what? You're proving your point and disproving your point because you made up that statistic for sure.
You don't know that.
You don't know me.
You're not my real mom.
This is why we only talk exclusively through lawyers when we're not on the podcast.
Yeah, when we're not on the show.
It's horrible.
Like when we're not on the show, we have our lawyers talk to each other. Our people call their people, and they're just like, "Listen, are we gonna meet up on Saturday or what?" And then they're gonna be like, It's a weird thing. I don't know. I'll find a way to talk about the butcher. It doesn't have to be right when we come back. Let's do your thing, and then I'll figure some shit out.
No, it's cool. You can interrupt me. Finger bang us in though.
Oh, we're ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right,
I have a recording.
I'm recording again.
Yeah.
I'm recording again as well.
All right, finger one, finger two. 3, 2, 1,
go. And we are back from a very, very
fun
back. And
oh yeah,
inviting break.
A very fun and inviting break.
Yeah.
The fuck?
That's the weirdest sentence I've ever heard in my life.
What are
Let
you
it marinate?
Let it marinate.
Okay, hold on.
It'll be whatever you want it to be.
No, that's not the same thing. Also,
inviting.
Jordan, the whole purpose of that early break was to get us back on the rails, and you immediately dropped the inviting break. Like you broke the track. Good job.
So, as Jordan put it, we were coming back from our inviting break. It was, I guess it was kind of inviting.
Yeah, we had John join us. Our visual
underwhelming unboxing.
Yeah, check out our video if you're not. For whatever it is we did on our break. You get to see some behind the scenes stuff.
And exclusive content, like Jordan doing a unboxing video for one man in our chat.
Unboxing.
Yeah. So
awesome. So inviting.
Definitely so inviting. It's not gonna work. It doesn't matter how many times you say it, inviting.
Number one inviting podcast.
The number one inviting podcast.
The most invitingest podcast in 7C.
The most invitingest, matey. As far as that goes,
this is our last episode ever. Train crash kills millions.
Everybody's dead. Everybody's fucking dead.
There's no more episodes. They're done.
Okay with it.
But Bryce, you're actually standing here right now. Everybody's fucking dead.
Not only are they all dead, but banned from iTunes, banned from Google Plus.
All the pluses.
Banned from Facebook.
And they're not allowed to play baseball anymore. That's funny because it makes no sense.
Jesus Christ. All right, Patrick, that was a segue.
It is. So as far as where we're going right now, down memory lane of something we talked about,
the rabbit hole,
just a few minutes ago. Internet memes. Dank fucking memes. I would like you guys to come and sit in the corner with me for just a second.
The conspiracy corner?
Get in the corner. Yes.
Everybody can fit. Cease and desist.
Holy shit, we need to make that. That's awesome.
You know what? Maybe
we could do that. That's my new.
I think we just found a new intro for the conspiracy corner.
Dude.
Fuck yeah! All right. No, I got a fucking good one for you. Well, how do you even hold on? How do you write down
Just like that.
I just wrote it down. I don't know what you're talking. Well, do you do DEW or DOO? I do
Well,
DOO.
if Patrick writes it down, it's DEW. But a normal person is just DOO.
Yeah, because I think everyone does DOO because that's how when I Google a song and all I know is the beat, and I just do the do 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 do. Not
Hold
only
on.
does it work like
Stop.
65% of the time, which is
Did you just
amazing.
do Hanson? Is that what
I
you
did.
That's what it sounded like. Yeah.
And Google knows
phones
that
are all
too
fucking
because
clear.
when I type it in, it knows I'm actually doing shoo bop doo bop dib up
Oh my god.
yeah.
Oh
It's
my god.
65% accurate because 65% of the time he's trying to Google that song for some reason.
Yeah, he always forgets the name of it. And he starts Googling things like weird song by blonde kids. and nothing
And then the
happened.
FBI kicks my door and they're like, "Why are you looking at blonde kids, boy? This is like your 50th search." And I'm like, "Bruh."
I'm just trying to find the song. You know the one that goes, dude.
They're like, "Are you looking up Hanson again? Jesus, can I get assigned to another American? I'm tired of watching this one's internet."
Oh fuck me. Okay. But no, this shit's serious. So we need to fucking tone it back a little.
Okay.
I talked about it earlier. Essentially, somebody who's in the limelight right now. Somebody famous, somebody that you would even say that we trust. And by trust, I mean
trust.
and someone we trust. And I'm gonna have you guess. We're gonna make a little game out of it.
Okay.
Elon Musk.
No, not my
That
dad.
would- you know what? Good answer. Good. I'm going to give you the Family Feud. Good answer. Good answer. Clap.
However,
Elon Musk is up there.
if Elon Musk, because we believe he's an alien. I mean, obviously, right?
Duh.
But if
I
he's
believe
like,
we already proved it, and if
he's like
previous
a
episode,
good,
look up Enjoy Our Musk.
that's true. If you look up, where there's a good alien, there
Mhm.
must be evil, right?
Okay.
Right.
So when I say trust this person, I mean somebody that like they're stuck in it. It's a social media. You're
Mark
putting,
Zuckerberg.
yeah, good job. Okay.
You said social media. That's the only person in the limelight who's famous who's related to social media.
I was trying to stay away from the word social media, but I'm really bad at that game Taboo, so whatever.
All right, it's like a marshmallow. And it's like, the word is marshmallow. Patrick, what are you? Yeah, but like a campfire marshmallow.
Hold
That's
on,
different.
Let's stop for a second. So we played Taboo a lot in this training class I just had.
Yeah.
Okay, with what's her name? And I'm super bad at it. Like I really am, okay? And so I had veal, okay? And I'm like, and for some reason I kept saying baby food.
What is wrong with you? Not
You're
baby
fucking
cow.
horrible,
You're
dude.
just like it's baby food. You're like cows aren't things, they're food.
But baby.
All right, hold on. I'm sorry, you set me up. I don't know if this is intentional or not, but I have to just say this. I can get veal. You want to know why I can get veal? Because I found a butcher shop. You know where this butcher shop is, Patrick? Jordan? You want to know where it is?
Let me guess.
Downtown
Orlando.
No, it's in
Deltona.
Sanford. Not only is it in Sanford, it's
Deland.
like
Is it in Orange City?
within 10 minutes of my house.
Oh, it's in Sanford.
Really?
I'm so mad because
That's cool.
it's absolutely delicious. I had a barbecue. I celebrated when we found this butcher shop. Me and my roommates had a huge barbecue, huge for 3 people.
Where's my invite?
Yeah, for real,
We
because-
didn't buy like that. We bought huge for 3 people.
I'm like 2 exits from you.
Yeah, huge for 3 people. And there were already 3 people. I need you guys to understand.
I'm like 40 exits from you. Come on.
I'm
right.
like a small person.
I promise you the next barbecue we have, I will have you come through. And
Lies.
it'll all be sourced by this butcher shop because it's cheap and it's fucking delicious. I had their smoked sausage. It's like $3.69 a pound. And a pound is a link like this fucking large of smoked
Fuck yeah.
sausage. So
Wow.
it's like 3 summer sausages you can get from Walmart.
Dude,
Essentially.
I like butchers for a lot of their custom stuff. Like the one butcher that my wife goes to a lot,
Mhm.
they had like this cheese, like, you know, dip in cheese, and fucking amazing.
Yeah. No, and that's the thing is one of their big things is they have all these sausages that they make daily. So the sausage you see in the case that you're buying was made that morning.
Nice.
And this sausage is better than any Slim Jim I've ever had in my entire life.
That's
any
fucking
kind of meat
sacrilege.
stick. And
What do you
it
mean?
was
It
cheaper
can't
than
be better. It can't be better than a Slim Jim because first of all, snap into a Slim Jim.
Snap it to it.
Second of all,
I could
Slim
crack
Jims
into
are
this sausage.
literally
When I bit into this
processed,
sausage, you could hear it in like across.
but
like,
they're processed
you
for
heard it
flavor. Though.
outside.
Slim Jims are literally processed for flavor.
All right, they're processed for flavor, and they still aren't as good.
Holy
That's my whole point.
shit.
Interesting.
It's so good. And
Now
it's
I'm even more upset that I didn't get a fucking invite.
you're gonna get you're gonna get an invite next time. We had bratwurst, we had steaks, chuck eye steak, usually like $5.60 at Walmart. It was like $4 a pound. Ribeyes, 3 big ass ribeyes were only $21. Each one was easily like 3/4 of a pound. It's so awesome, and I'm so jealous that well, past me is so jealous that I now get to experience it. I'm going to go there every Sunday. It's the only place I'm buying meat. But I've lived here for like a year and I didn't know. So I'm soups mad.
Well, you know what? I'm happy for you that you now have a place to go get custom meat.
Thank you.
Anyway,
That is awesome.
so I can we sit back down in the corner now, please?
Yes, we're back in the corner.
Thank you. So Mark Zuckerberg, I know you guys have seen all of these fucking memes that have been out there, and it's funny too because
trouble with enemies nearby.
Yeah, that one's great. And it's Mark Zuckerberg sitting there like straight faced with all the people behind him in court. And then there's the ones where he's like colored like Data from Star Trek.
Yep.
Right. Which brought up some really interesting shit. Apparently, there are legitimate theories that state he is either a robot or that he is a lizard man. Like we know they're already here. We've talked about this before.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and say that he's probably a lizard man, right? Or a reptilian, as they're commonly called.
That's usually the most common, like...
However,
every celebrity is a reptilian / Illuminati. Repilaminati. We talked about that in a previous episode as well. Watch that as well. Here's love our own show.
Yeah, hashtag we swear we listen. But I don't think that what I do, however, think that what we've been seeing in the media lately has been a robot. But more like a life model decoy. Okay. So which is why, like, legitimately, there's been times in court that it's seemed like he has, glitched.
Okay.
Right. Like,
in what way?
During questioning. Right. While, because he's there and they're about this whole data breach thing and yada yada. It's not even a data breach thing. It's
just that they didn't know how to read the terms of service, and then they did, and they're like, "Oh, I'm mad now."
Yeah, exactly. Which, by the way, is fucking so stupid. But whatever. I'm sorry. Also, who the fuck cares about anything I put in there? They all have it. Google already has it. Should we sue them too? Fuck it.
Is that what this is all about? I didn't understand why exactly.
Oh my god! Pause.
People discovered that the Messenger app, when you receive a phone call, it kept a separate call log of all of your calls.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all your call history. Which when you sign up with Messenger, it asks for permission to access your phone, and it has to do with how it interacts with your phone while you're on a call. So it doesn't like interrupt it. It gives you special settings so it can read.
Well, it's not only that, but it's also the information. So because in all of these terms and services, there was a point where it was turned off, and then they turned it on, and you had to specifically go in there and turn it off or remove the permission or something.
Kind of like when Yahoo changed their fucking.
So they're able to give all of this information now freely if you didn't turn it off or whatever. And they're calling it a data breach, but it's not a fucking data breach. You're using a free fucking service and then complaining about what they're doing with your information. What, are you an idiot? I don't understand, but whatever.
They are though.
Yeah,
Idiots.
yeah. Well, no, okay. So I get the need for
Senators are
privacy,
for sure.
right? I get the need for privacy. I understand that, right? But there is no thought of privacy when you're using social media. You're already putting your fucking information out there. I don't care if
The
you
whole
only,
purpose
I don't know.
of social
It's
media is to deny yourself privacy by giving yourself an audience to watch.
exactly. So it that whole thing is fucking ridiculous. Which why somebody like Mark Zuckerberg's here would not waste his time going. He sent a real life model decoy, right? And we've seen it glitch out. While they're asking these questions, we've seen like his eyes only blink every so many seconds. Like he should blink. It should blink 3 to 4 more times that it blinks in any given amount of time. I guess there was one time where it looked like some kind of apparatus under his shirt or whatever when he was sitting in his seat. Now he says that it was because they were there for a long period of time, and it was a back brace. That I don't know. I think that was the charging dock for it. Wireless charging. My fucking LG does that. Why couldn't Mark Zuckerberg's life model decoy do that? So. But onto the real juicy shit. So I kind of started looking into it, and I was like, man, I think there's something to the robot part, right? And then I started coming across these videos like Mark Zuckerberg's not human, and I'm talking stuff from 2013, 2014. Then there's this one where he specifically says, I actually have it right here. He's doing like a interview, right, with a bunch of people in this room, okay, and he's talking about information sharing, right, and try not to let stuff bother you and yada yada. And he says it is going to bother you because you're human. I mean, I'm human. We're human.
I'm human.
And he goes, I am human. I was just talking about me in past tense, not that I'm not human. And he made such a big fucking deal about it. Like, it was a fuck up.
More attention to it than he needed to.
Dude, yes.
What's hilarious about it is people have, it could be a defense mechanism because people have been harping on him. They've been calling him a robot since his first video because he's kind of an awkward dude in general. Like he's super awkward when he talks about things
and monotone.
He's super monotone, and he like has this big goofy smile that makes it look like he's like an animatronic from fucking Chuck E. Cheese, and his eyes have this permanent deer in the headlights look that people just take as processing.
Yeah,
does not compute. Panic.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that for sure.
So the other thing is that he's obviously going to be part of the Illuminati because he's not human. Now,
right.
I personally think reptilian because we've seen in the past that that's going to be the strongest of the controlling factors, right?
Right.
And then he specifically comes out in 2016 and he's doing like a live chat, right? And he's like, first of all, can I just point out he looks weird? He just does, right? And then he's talking about how, one of the things about doing these live Q&As is you get some silly ones. He's like, and we have this one from Mark. Are the allegations true that you're secretly a lizard? Mm-hmm. And he goes, I'm gonna and then stops, double takes behind him twice, and he's like, I'm gonna have to go with no, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then proceeds to, in the most like underhanded way of saying, keep those great comments coming in, especially the smart ones like we've been seeing, those are real good for the Q&A, like essentially spent at least 40 seconds after that. What's it called? Where you're nice, not nice.
Like being condescending.
Yeah, he condescending.
or backhanded. Yeah, no, condescending is better. We'll go with that.
Yeah. So, anyway, I think that all of this, and then I can link some of these videos, but there's so much more proof of these exact same things where he slips up all the time saying that he's a human. Why are you third person fucking telling everybody you're a human all the time?
Mark Zuckerberg. I am
Human.
human.
I am Patrick here. Human here.
I too enjoy the Facebooks like humans do.
Right? And then, if you think about it, how did one person end up with this much power from some stupid little social media? No,
that's a Kanye West song.
This happened. This happened from social broadcasting to your mind, right? And mostly old people. He gets most of his ad revenue from old people.
Yeah, because they're the only ones who don't know how to add an ad blocker.
Yeah, so I mean,
pretty much. Yeah.
I haven't seen an ad on Facebook in like 5 years.
Yeah, me neither. But I will tell you this. I'll let you guys out of my corner, but I just want to make sure you fucking know that fucking Mark Zuckerberg is either an alien, a robot, or a reptilian.
Okay.
Know this, that fucking Elon Musk will save us if Mark Zuckerberg tries to rise up.
Yeah,
but
if he's a robot, Elon Musk got it. If he's an alien, they might be in cahoots.
Yeah, that's true. But we have to be careful because if he has life model decoys like I think he does, that's some fucking scary shit.
Now all we need is some crisis actors, and then we've got the full kit and caboodle.
That's true. We should get some of those. Jordan, you're in your kingdom right now. Get us crisis actors.
In my kingdom? What are you talking about?
We see you looking at your phone.
We see you looking at your phone.
Game of Thrones in.
Play with my baby. I logged out already.
All right.
He's a dick.
You passed this time.
You passed this time, motherfucker.
So
you bitch.
So I'll let you guys out of my corner, but just fucking stay woke.
Yeah, because you know what? He's out there.
Yeah.
Zuckerberg's watching, and if there's one thing you should take away from this, you can't duck the Zuck.
You know how true that it is that you can't duck the Zuck? Hold on. That's fucking amazing. First of all, I love you.
That was that was smooth as fuck.
Second, even after this is said and done, I'm gonna pay him to send an ad of us all over the place. So he's got us too. I don't really know what to tell you.
We're already Illuminati.
Right.
We're not a we're a unreliable narrator.
It's fine.
You couldn't tell by our ramblings already. We're basically batshit insane and brainwashed by Illuminati. So welcome aboard.
Whoa!
Drink the Kool-Aid. Eat the sandwich.
Oh man. So
but
I know Bryce had some weird fucking shit to talk about, and I think
that'll
that'll
weird
line
shit from
right
the
up.
internet as well. I think this episode is just weird shit from the internet. Like that's the episode title.
Do you want to name it "Weird Shit from the Internet"?
Yeah, all of us have weird shit.
I thought it would be funnier to name it "Mr. Dank Memes."
Ooh, weird shit from the internet feature like feet, Mr. Dank Memes.
No, we'll think about it. Anyway, continue.
You know what? Maybe that's a new segment. I think we just found a new segment name for weird shit from the internet. Is weird shit. Welcome to weird shit from the internet with Mr. Dank Memes. Oh shit! What up? It's your boy, Mr. Dank Memes.
It's your boy.
Blowing dank vape clouds.
Them dank vape clouds.
Doomsdays
boy.
all day. Anyways, no, legit. I want to talk to you guys
Oh.
about weird shit.
right.
Specifically, I don't know how much you guys have delved into the world of fan art. Fan art is multiples of things. You can make fan art by making a song about your favorite thing, drawings, stories. Fan fiction is probably one of the most well-known fan arts because it gets a lot of press for being batshit insane. Just
You mean
For
like
instance-
fan-made sex stories?
well, not all of them are sex stories. That's actually a specific type of fan fiction known as
98%.
slash fiction, or in the anime fan fiction community, lemon. What I'm talking about, the most popular fan fiction, as far as purchased, is
Homoerotic.
it's My Immortal. which
What?
is a fan fiction about a Slytherin girl, specifically a Slytherin version of Hermione, if I recall correctly.
What's
Basically,
It's
Slytherin.
one of the
Gryffindor,
houses.
Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff,
in-
Slytherin.
yeah.
It's the Nazi kids of the magical
Nice.
world.
No,
Yeah. It's the beautiful blonde children.
Who are all pure bloods and hate mudbloods, which are dirty breeds,
Mudbloods?
according to them. Yeah, mudbloods. They muddied the blood of magic by having a kid with a muggle, which is a
Ah.
non-magic user.
I'm so glad I'm not into Harry Potter.
That's okay. I grew up with it, so it's one of those things. But fucking My Immortal is a novel about a Slytherin girl who is dating both Harry Potter, or no, I'm sorry, Draco Malfoy, dating Draco Malfoy and the lead singer of My Chemical Romance in the same story.
What?
It has a
Okay.
novelization to where it was published. The most popular, if you talk about fan fiction and you say My Immortal and someone else, you can tell who's in fan fiction because they'll instantly crack a smile of, oh my God, that's a thing. So fan art, the same people who make fan fiction like that of threesomes with Draco Malfoy and My Chemical Romance
guy.
lead singer,
Gerard
Yeah.
Way.
they also
Okay,
The
so
other
now we know
part-
it's Jordan who wrote the story. Continue.
probably. Did you guys know that Grand Moff Tarkin from Star Wars is one of the most popular erotic fan art subject from the Star Wars series?
Nuh-uh.
For those of you who don't remember who Grand Moff Tarkin is, he's basically the Nazi in the fourth Star Wars that is like Vader's handler. He's the old skull face.
He's the guy. He's like, you may fire when ready.
Yeah,
That
you
guy.
may fire when ready. And he blew up the planet. Yeah.
Well, he has a larger role, but it's something that was never really, I guess.
It wasn't shown in the movies in the
Yeah.
extended universe. He's a lot bigger in there, but the fan art is all of that actor for one. They all 100% agree that he is the
That's
Grand
fucking
Moff Tarkin.
weird.
And it's all of him smashing random people. For instance, the creator of the weapons on the Death Star,
Yeah.
him and Tarkin there's a comic series of them falling in love and then smashing. And
It's so fucking weird, man.
I don't know how to process it.
You know what?
There's also pictures of him like wrestling Ewoks and then rubbing their nub.
Interesting.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So there's that one, right? And I know you guys are still processing that, but this one is just a personal favorite of mine for the ridiculous scale and how close you can come to copyright and just like teeter with that edge. Did you guys know that post-apocalyptic Charlie Brown is a huge thing in the fan art community? Not only is it a huge thing in the fan art community to where there's a large group of people who just make that shit, there's a guy who made an actual published comic. Jason Youngblood, he created an entire series about the former Peanuts struggling after nuclear war. It's called Weapon Brown, and it's basically Mad Max meets Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown has one robot arm, and he's buff as fuck. But that's the thing is, all the characters are very much like barely changed, so that way they're not getting like copyright. He wears the same shirt, but he's a man now, and he curses, and he's named Chuck instead of Charlie.
Yeah.
And then there's Snoops instead of Snoopy. And that's a dog with a cyborg eye. Lucy is a villain.
I can see that.
And one of the big like major plot points is her as a villain. She calls Chuck a blockhead, and it causes him to fall under her control. Kind of like the Winter Soldier. It's like the trigger word. Fucking everything. The kite-eating tree is a man-eating monster that looks like a fucking tree. Pigpen is a fucking drug addict, which honestly he was in the Charlie Brown one.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Weird.
Peppermint Patty, she runs a brothel, and Marcy, who was the one who always called her sir, is her sub in their like sub dom relationship, which is weird.
Well, that's kind of a thing already too.
I mean, that's definitely a thing, but it's just hilarious. And then Linus, he he summons the Great Pumpkin in a satanic ritual, and it just fucking kills everyone basically. So there's that. Not all of it is like ridiculous in a fun way though. Some of these take a really dark turn. You know Zootopia, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, there were a lot of questions that people had about Zootopia. What are the
Oh my
predators?
god. Yeah. I think we
why
talked
is it just an
because it is fucking
analogy
weird.
for the crack trade? When the FBI introduced crack in order to control low income parts of the United States, things like that. One of the questions that someone asked, they decided to answer through a fan story, which is what happens when our favorite characters fuck and one of them get pregnant? Specifically, Judy, the cop, and Nick, the fox, they smash. Judy ends up getting pregnant, and apparently, according to them, the science of that world is the same as science in real life, where that shouldn't really be possible.
Yeah.
So she was just like, this is an abomination, and she decides she wants to get an abortion. This is a fan story tackling what happens when two species that shouldn't be able to give birth, which is the terrifying like idea behind it, and two, how do they react to abortion? Are they pro-life or are they pro-choice? Like, what's the deal?
Well, I mean, I don't see the problem with they're animals, right? Have the baby. If you don't like it, your fox boyfriend eats it. Like, I don't.
Not a big deal.
I mean, I guess that's true too, because that's more questions as what happens then. The thing is, they wanted to up the drama, so they made it to where the abomination thing was up front first, but then she was just like, I'm up for a promotion, and I can't have a fox rabbit, now, because if I do, I'm not going to be able to climb the cop ladder.
Also, she's so like little and like stuff. I don't like it. The whole thing's weird.
Well, yeah, it's the comic about anthropomorphic sex and abortion. You just realized it's weird.
Yes. Yeah, just now.
But it turns into this whole like
hold on. I want one
thing.
that's a sloth. I want one that's the sloth from the
Ice Age movies.
Dash. It's Dash.
Yeah, from that same movie. Right, and another sloth. I want a whole fan fiction about their day at work, and them eventually.
I could probably find someone who's written that,
and then banging it out in the break room. But it'd have to be like 87 chapters long. It'd be like
because it's all like 5 million slow.
Closer,
yeah,
closer.
Jesus Christ.
Closer.
Dialogue. One sentence is like 2 pages.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, it turns into like a men's rights thing where
men's
he's
rights?
like, I want to have this kid. Where's my right to having the kid? And like him being like, I want to keep our child, and all this stuff. And she like hits him, and then
he fucking eats her.
And then he fucking leaves. And it ends with him turning back at her with one tear rolling down his face like clawed. And it says, don't worry, I will survive. After saying that, don't worry about me, get your stupid abortion. This is premeditated sin, and men should have the right to their children as well. But I'll live. And that's the end, which is just like, why is this so many different stances in the Zootopia universe? There are so many other mediums. Why Zootopia,
first of all?
Yeah, that's
also
odd.
And I think that I don't care what happened. Like, there's no way for me to become invested in what happens to the rabbit fox baby, because they are fictional animal characters. Like, I don't fucking care. Like,
I guess that's true too.
You know what I mean? Like, so like no, it doesn't matter what topic they're tackling. I'm like, I see the parallel. Sure. I already know my opinion. Sure. This is just fucking weird. Make it stop.
Fair enough.
I'd have to agree with you there. I don't want
Now,
any-
fan fictions though are strange to me. Like
They can get in weird places,
but they
because
always, well, not always, I guess, almost always
Mhm.
are sexual.
Well, the popular ones are, because there are a lot of people who want to beat off to the idea of
sex
their favorite
sells.
characters being like, yes, you are the one out of all these people. Also, out of all these universes, you shouldn't exist. You are the one. You're special. Take me, Harry Potter. Like that's like their whole mindset, which is weird. But there are some good wholesome stories out there. For instance, there is a large group of people, a strangely large. There's been at least 5 comics made of Wolverine getting lost in the woods and finding Freddie fucking Mercury out there, and them just having a bro day where they just chill. Nothing sexual, just them chilling, where Freddie Mercury's like the king of the forest.
That would be amazing.
These are 5
Except
separate
for-
artists
You know what's really
who
weird?
aren't related to each other.
In that vein, I would love that. Except for at the end when the bro day is over, I need Wolverine to shove his claws through the bottom of his skull.
Why?
Kill him and leave.
No.
No, Freddie
not
Mercury is a
Freddie
treasure.
Mercury,
Then I can't accept your story. I'll write my own.
Yeah, write your own.
no.
I
Nobody's
just
gonna
did-
read
you
it.
just
be the
heard it.
6th artist
No,
to make
you
a
just heard-
comic.
So my story, this is how my story goes. Ready? It goes however their story goes,
Right.
except for at the end, Wolverine's like, "Man, that was a great day, bro day," and then it's done.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
I'm
ends
not
up where he
reading
was
that
like
one.
Like-
Yeah.
high
Not
on
reading
shrooms or
that
some
one.
shit.
Huh?
Then it ends up he was just high on shrooms or some shit.
No, he really killed him.
That's weird for several reasons. Not the biggest one being time travel.
No. It's not time travel.
Okay, so Freddie Mercury didn't die of AIDS.
He did not die of AIDS.
That's
He's
just the
actually
cover story?
Well, I mean, what year would that have been? What year would he have died?
91.
80s?
Okay, so how long? So
Maybe
Wolverine would have been alive then, so it doesn't matter.
It does matter because the public in our reality sees Freddie Mercury is dying from AIDS.
Died
They
from
had an
AIDS.
open casket.
Well, no. So first of all,
Yeah,
makeup.
Skull marks.
Makeup can cover the claw in and out, and yeah, it can.
I don't think
And
it works that way.
yeah, man, the fucking people get shot in the face and have open caskets. And they just like position them just right that you don't even know. And then it was a cover up because can't have everybody knowing Wolverine's crazy. Not until the Wolverine movies come out, which is years later. So
Mhm.
You're strange, man.
yeah.
Very strange, man.
You asked me about fan fiction, there it went. I just fucking shot you a story. Look at
And
me,
this is why you don't let Patrick find out about new things.
fucking
Um,
artist.
It's also why Patrick doesn't write things either.
Yeah. It gets violent. I do write things. I just have to stop and tear it up before anybody realizes
That you're insane?
that I love
He needs to
unicorns.
go
Or-
in
I
a very
mean,
Patrick
Damn
mood.
it. All right. There's just one more thing I want to just leave you guys with. And I think that this, more than anything, will really help you lose that little bit of faith in humanity you still have left, because you guys need to be barren and bitter like me.
Let's do it.
One of the longest fan fictions in existence, and actually one of the
Also
longest,
versus
if
Pornhub.
not the longest, because I know the longest piece of literature in human history is actually a fan fiction, but I don't remember if this one is it or if it's
The
the Super
Bible.
Smash Brothers one.
I'm just
But
whoa.
yeah, the Super Smash Brothers fan fiction is the longest piece of literature, and it has so many sub stories of all the different characters wanting to smash. And
Okay.
then, and I mean
Good
that
name.
in every way possible. Because it's Smash Brothers, get it?
Get it, giggity.
So the other one is Biker Mice from Mars. Do you guys
Biker
remember
Mice from
the
Mars?
cartoon show Biker Mice from Mars?
I think we talked about this before. No.
Did we?
Yeah.
We might have. For those of you who don't know, this is the most batshit insane thing, and I love it so much because it exists, and it just really tells me that I'm not wrong when I say humanity is doomed. It's like 1,000,000 words, and it's all about a guy getting picked up by the biker mice from Mars, turning into a mouse, and fucking all of them. Over 1,000,000 words of that. That's the whole premise. You're welcome, Internet. Go ahead and Google that. And I'm done with life and this little segment. So this is Mr. Dank Memes signing
Dropping his
off.
mic.
Pew, 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 pew. Those were the
Thank
savage
you.
ones.
Thank you, Bryce. That was amazing. I think that today's show was super internet focused. We didn't even do it on purpose, actually, for
not at
real. Jordan Yodel Kid and Mark Zuckerberg's gonna kill you and Mr. Dank Memes. So
That's all you need to know.
yeah, that's it. Is I don't think we have anything else actually, and I'm pretty sure that this fucking train wreck of a show is definitely over.
Yeah.
I'm going to say we nailed it.
Oh yeah, well I mean
We nailed it.
yeah,
We nailed it to the track, so it broke, but we definitely nailed it.
we fucking nailed it. We should do a thing. Whatever your name is, do thing.
Jordan, plug us.
Yeah.
All right.
What's his name?
God.
You
were
forgot Jordan's
done. Bryce is
name?
done. I'm done. Let's go. So Facebook, of course, first and foremost, where we post everything, where you can always find us, PB, the letter NJ podcast. You can find us on Twitter and Snapchat at
Yes.
PBnJ podcast. Of course, you can email us at pbnjpodcast@gmail.com. And finally, visit our fancy website,
Yes.
podcast.podbean.com.
Please do that.
Hit us with it.
We definitely fucking appreciate it. We appreciate all the likes, z's, and shares, z's, and all that
Listen,
stuff.
z's.
And
shares,
listen,
comments,
z's.
everything. You guys
Um,
watch us on YouTube.
Yeah, the comments are cool, and when people have opinions, go fuck yourself. I'm just kidding. We really, honestly, we appreciate it, very fucking much. And but I think that we're gonna start doing this more, less. I think we're gonna get back to our to what we started with. Less fucking trying to have segments and trying to think we're cool, and more whatever the fuck happened just then.
Yep. Whatever happens.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, sorry, not sorry. Oh, Mr. Dank Memes.
Dank memes.
Dankest of me.